So, hi, I'm Greg. Actually, this is my third time um, starting like a web page or whatever on YouTube. The first two were, I don't know what happens, but you say something or maybe say the wrong thing and they kind of void your account. So that's happened twice. This is my third time having one, and this is my second broadcast of a video on this third channel, which is called Truth River Rat. I live on the Mississippi River, so I'm a river rat. And I seek the truth, so I'm a truth river rat. I used to be Mr. Truth Will Set You Free and uh, something else about truth. But anyway, I was watching Hannity last night, and I watched this George Zimmerman guy talking. And I was one of those guys that thought something was definitely wrong that George Zimmerman wasn't arrested after this kid was shot and killed. And I got on the internet and I was typing all kinds of things to get people upset and start, phoning the networks or whatever and do something about it because I thought it was such an injustice. And I still think that. Uh, the fact that this guy shoots an unarmed teenager dead and doesn't get thrown in jail and have to face a judge and charges and, have a bond hearing or whatever was just unbelievable to me. Um, I don't know how often stuff like that happens. I mean, I can't monitor everything that's going on, but it's wrong, and I blame the Sanford police and that local DA for not having the good sense to at least arrest this guy and hold him for a while till he had to face a judge. Uh, anyway, he was on Hannity last night, and he looked totally guilty. Just about everything he said just confirms to me that he's a cowboy out there with his gun, trying to be the neighborhood cop or whatever, and he's stalking this kid, and the kid, rightfully gets scared, and he kind of turns the tables on Zimmerman and surprises him, and maybe they get into a fight, and or maybe the guy flashes his gun, who knows, but I think at some point this kid realized that Zimmerman had a gun, and I think he was fighting for his life, and then Zimmerman shot him. So did Zimmerman murder him maliciously, second degree murder? Probably not. But his bad judgment, Zimmerman's terrible judgment in doing what he did, cost this kid his life. Uh, and even in the purest sense of self-defense, I mean, we got a grown man and this kid's 17, but he's pretty much fully grown. But you got two men fighting. The kid's punching him. Zimmerman takes a gun and shoots him. That's not self-defense. I mean, any way you slice it, Zimmerman was looking for trouble and he found it. And unfortunately, this young man, Trayvon Martin, was killed. Zimmerman's guilty of, at the very least, in my opinion, manslaughter. Maybe there's more. Maybe, you know, the DA charged him with second-degree murder. Maybe the DA knows more than we do. But I think it's pretty safe to say, had the Sanford police done what they were supposed to do, this whole thing wouldn't be blown up out of proportion the way it has been. And I think that's really the bottom line here. But Sean Hannity has just been on this guy's side from day one. And I think in his zeal to protect or help George Zimmerman by getting him on this program last night, he cooked the guy's goose, because the guy did not come across as an innocent guy to me. He seems guilty, and he doesn't seem like he really regrets what happened. And it doesn't really look like he's, you know, feeling like he did anything wrong. I mean, what did he say? It was God's will? Please. Well, that's all from me on that subject for today.